I got your message that you got stuck on take and drop. So let's take a look at what we got so far. So when I compile, yeah, I see you're checking for the command word take, and I guess I might just double check, but I guess you stuck that into your command words, right? Yeah, take. Okay, good. And but the problem is that we don't have an item at this point, right? We don't have any item to take. So the best we can do, actually, at this point, is pass player. Just like we can pass player the room here with go room, we could. I mean, we pass player the command. Let's see. What do we pass? So what is? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're passing the whole command here. And then what does the player do with the command? Okay, and then the player's checking to see if the command has a second word and so on. So really, it looks like the best we can do for take is pass the command just the way we do for go room. So that's not going to give us quite what we want, and in fact, just taking a look at how your items are stored in player, I think we're going to have to come up with a different way of storing items probably. So let's just go down here and look at what we have. So we have go room and take. So we have take with an item, but we saw, since we don't have an item, really the best we can do is pass a command. So why don't we do like we did with go room and pass a command, and we can, get the second word. So the second word is going to be our key to telling us what the item is. Okay, so let's kind of, well, let's see what we can have up to this point here. So I'll copy this bit into my take here. Let's see. So I paste that. So take. Oh, I guess I gotta get rid of this one. Okay, so take is going to get a second word here, and maybe we should put something like, what do you want to take, right? If there's no second word, we don't know what to take, right? Okay, but we still have this problem that we don't know how to get this item here, right? So this is kind of our little issue that we have to deal with next. But let's just see how we're doing with compiling. I'm going to make this be a command, so that should compile. Oh, we got to do the same thing for drop, don't we? All right, so for drop, just for now, I'm just going to copy this and do that, and we're going to have to figure out how to get item from that command there. So we're going to have to do something similar, but we'll just leave that for now. Let's see that this compiles. Okay. So we have, oh, we're going to fix this one, right? So copy, paste. Okay, so we have everything compiling, but it's still not working, right? Because we have to figure out how to get an item out of this. Okay, so the way I would do it, and we're going to have to actually think about how we're adding. Well, okay, no, I think we can do that just with the take, right? So we're in player. What I would do is make this a hash map, okay, with a string and an item. Oops, a string and an item. And then that way we can use the name of the item as a key into the item itself, okay. Okay, so how do we do this? So we got to fix this one. And we initialize our inventory hash map. Has to be a string. So the name of the item is going to be our index into the collection of items there. And did we add any items? Yeah, there's a new item. So where do we, oh, I see, set item. Oh, okay, and we are passing the name to set item. Let's see. So in set item, what are we doing with those? Set item, hold on. Oh, I see, it's in the room that we're saying set item. Right. Okay. So the rooms have items. Let's see. Well, how did we store items in a room? Oh yeah, you're using hash maps in the room. Yeah. So I think we want to do pretty much the same thing for items for the player, so that they have. So the player has. Items that way. So when you set an item for a player, when you add an item or take an item, we're going to do something more like this, right? So let's just copy this into player. So we still, let's see, so take, right, because we're taking it from the room and we're giving it to the player, right? So let's paste this. So we want to put it into our inventory. Copy. Oh yeah. Putting it into our inventory. Let's say this string is going to be the name of the item, right? And then we're going to pull the item out of the room's inventory, right? So we have to make sure actually that the item's in the room, right? So let's see here. So we need to have a check in here. To see if the item can be picked up. Maybe what we should do is let's just have a separate method to test if we can pick it up. Because I think there's some other problems, you know, having to do with how much weight you can carry and stuff like that, that you might want to play with if you have some time. So I'll just stick this in here for now. And let's just see if we can pick up an item for a particular name, okay? Let's see. So let's start out. Let's just say, well, basically, what do we want to do? We want to say if we want to get the item from the current room, right? Is that the, yeah, current room dot get item name, right? And then if we have that, well, if it's null, we'll return false, right? And then otherwise we'll return true. Okay, so like I said, maybe at some point if you're tracking the weight of the items and you can only carry so much weight and stuff like that, you might want to put some other checks in here. But for now, we should be able to just use this test just to see if we can pick it up. And so then we can say, let's say, so now we can say if we can pick up the item, let me see, name of item. If we can pick it up, then we need to remove it from the current room, right? So let's say item equals current room dot remove item. I think we have, don't we have a remove item in the item class? Let me see. Oh wait, I mean in the room class. Set item. Maybe we don't. Let me see. Remove item. Get, oh no, we need a remove item in here, don't we? What? Well, let's see. What I would do for this one is let me think here. I would say oh, I don't know if I have a get item in here either, do I? Get items. Oh yeah, there's get item. Okay, that looks right. So I would stick in a remove item. And just use return items dot remove. We just remove it by name because we're using a hash map here in the we're using a hash map in here for rooms, right? Yeah, or for items, I mean. So there's a hash map right there, so we can just use that one. Remove. I think that's fine. And okay. Let's see if that compiles. That looks okay. And then, oh, it was in player. I was doing that. remove, okay, yeah. So here we can say, now we can say remove item in player. And let's see. So we got to remove it from the player, and then we got to give it to the, remove it from the room and give it to the player, right? Okay, and then we can just return the item, right? And then otherwise, just return null. That's, oh wait, we want to make this. We want this to return the item that we've taken, probably, right? So let's see, actually. If the command is take, I think I want to check and see if I was able to pick up the item or not. And then this way here I can do my printing out if the item is null. Right, then I can print out a message here. Plus item, there should be, we have like a, oh, because the player is pulling the item name. Oh, but you know what? Doesn't item have a... Oh, item has an item description. Do we pass that? Oh, we can just say get description, right? Is that the name of it? Let's just use that. And then otherwise, we'll say we picked it up. Okay, I think. Oh, forgot to import hash map, right? Do we need hash set? I don't think so. So. Oh yeah, it's just found statistics. Okay, so we don't need this one anymore. Return. Oh, wait. How about return null? This point. And what did I do? Name of item right there, right? Copy. Paste. All right, so let's see if that lets us pick something up. Oh, and where do we have stuff? Where do we have items? Oh, that was in the player class we did that, right? Looks like we have a burrito and medicine and all that. Where are those things? So we have, oh, outside is the burrito. Do we start outside? Awesome. Okay. So we should be able to pick up a burrito from the get-go. Let's see. TJ. Play. Alright, let's take the burrito. Oh, picked up satisfies hunger. I thought I was going to see picked up burrito. Let's see. Take. So take, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I see. I guess that was the description of satisfies hunger, right? Alright, so we might need to muck around with that a little bit. In fact, you might consider, pulling the second command word out at this level, at the game level, instead of at the player. But at least that gives you that gets your take working. And then that should give you an idea of what you need to do for drop. Okay, so try implement that, make sure it works, and then see if you can get drop to work. And if you still have trouble, then just shoot me another email.